Good morning, Mike and Arlette, our Philippine journey. Hey, still in the province, recovering from Fiesta. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're really here to talk about today is Scotty Boy, or the regular guy, and some of the issues that I just don't understand. But maybe you can help. Let's get started.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
There's a difference between information and entertainment. Entertainment is not necessarily informational, nor does the information that entertainment conveys accurate. And that's part of what the problem I have with Scotty is. That also being said, I also think that there's a problem with acceptability in public. I mean, I don't know. Americans get such a bad rap, but here's a Canadian that's doing crap that I just don't think is acceptable. But you know what? It's entertainment, and it's what he does. Now let's just take a think about how this really works. Recently, we're going to talk about a couple of different things, but I want to harken back to a couple of things that are more important than recent events. This is us going into Surigao City. Yesterday, we took a group of about 30 people into Surigao City to the beach. That's about a 45-minute drive. There goes the Army. That's about a 45-minute drive from where we are in the province. And it dawned on me, you know what? Scotty went to Surigao City when he caught the ferry and he stayed. And this is where I start to have issues. This is Surigao City, not the most beautiful city in the world. We're entering town. We're on our way to Midtown, where we'll hang a left and end up going into the beach. That being said, what does happen is, as Scotty said, Surigao City was no good. Not a nice place. Nothing to it. Yet, 15 minutes from where Scotty stayed, in that shithole hotel that even he admitted was horrible, you have beaches, you have everything else, and so you're going to see them. There's so much more. And the problem that we run into is that because Scotty jumps daily from place to place, you don't really get any good information. You don't get to see the rest of what there is. Now, we're not even in downtown Surigao City yet. We're about 15 minutes from where Scotty stayed. And during that time, we hop into, look at this, fruit by the road. We got to pick up a couple of watermelons and for the outing today. We arranged for a caravan of vehicles to transport everybody up here to the beach. But Scotty didn't show you any of this type of stuff, did he? Or not to the best of my knowledge. He did show you his shitty hotel, that's for sure. Scotty didn't show you that a mere 15 minutes from where he stayed was beautiful beaches. Kids playing, people having a good time. This is all part of our group. Look, it's a very, it's not a sandy white beach, but it's a very nice place. Certainly, Scotty didn't show you that, did he? That kind of makes me wonder, why is any of his stuff information? So, Scotty, what is it that makes um, just why you don't show some of the nicer places? Well, I guess it's because you just don't go. How can people get a reasonable idea of where you've been? Even I don't get it. It totally baffles me, to be honest with you. It really and truly does. Um, you don't show anything other than but the ghetto area that you're in. And surely that can't mean everything to you. Now, here we have laid out one of the tables full of food, and we had bluefin tuna, pork belly, ceviche, all kinds of stuff. Again, we had like 30 of us, and we took care of all of that. What about the mall? You show sorry stores, you show ghettos, you show everything else, but you don't show any of the nicer stuff also to let people know that there's more than that. If anything, I think you're doing a disservice to the places that you go. Now, I know you go to some crappy places that don't have these things, but when you go to these other areas and say you don't like them, but you don't show any of this stuff, well, I think that makes a big difference. But that leads us to the next part. Now, Scotty, the next part is the part that actually becomes distasteful for me. And that is just simply the fact that your behavior in public is becoming, or actually has been, really beyond acceptable limits. Things that you do in the Philippines would not be accepted anywhere else in society. What makes you think they're acceptable here? Yesterday, I saw a part of a live stream that you did where you're trying to get this girl to show you her boobs. You're trying to negotiate pricing right on the open street from a public restaurant, bar that you were in, which, sure, it happens, it takes place, but you putting these people on cam and then you delete these and you member only them or whatever. I got no idea what happens. But Scotty, these types of things, I mean, I wonder if, where your mental status is with this. You would certainly not get away with this in Vancouver, where you're from, and you certainly wouldn't get away with it in South Korea, where you lived, but you come here and you think it's acceptable. You come here and you think it's part of the process. Now, I do understand it's entertainment. I do understand it's your form of entertainment. And I do understand that, it's a business that you're trying to get compensated from. These things are understandable. But there are limitations to acceptability. Even within the realm of entertainment, there are acceptable limits. And I'm not the YouTube police. I could care less. And I certainly don't think my opinions mean that much. But I wonder about the viewers. I'd like to know the comments from the viewers. I'd like people to let me know, do you find this type of public discourse or conversations in public amongst crowds of people walking by, do you find this acceptable behavior? Do you find it acceptable to go after these young ladies or lady boys in some instances, where you're trying to get them to expose themselves to you on camera, in public, on the street, in actually one of the busiest streets in all of that particular city that you were in? I don't find that acceptable behavior personally, but it's not up to me to decide. Your channel's blowing up, you're getting great growth, and that's tremendous. but I wonder at what cost and how you're portraying the Philippines. Personally, I think you're giving Angeles a very bad name. How about showing some other parts of Angeles? How about going to a nice restaurant? How about showing other parts of Angeles? There's so much more to it. Absolutely so much more. Now, I'll be back in town next week. In fact, I'll be at Tequila Reef Monday morning. And if you'd like to drop by and discuss this and explain it to me so that I can understand it, I'm more than happy to have a good, mature, friendly conversation about it. I look forward to it. So, for everybody else, hey, hit that subscribe, please. Hit that thumbs up. And we hope you all have a great day. Thanks.